Standard work is a detailed definition of the current agreed-upon steps needed for a person to complete one work cycle in the absolute best and most reliable method possible. It is made up of a few different elements, one of them being the element of standard work sequences. People cannot perform or achieve standard work without having a regular, standard work sequence. In this lecture, we will answer the question, what is a standard work sequence or work sequence? Work sequence is the order in which work is performed. The work sequence is generally made up of the best possible method of performing a task or producing a product. Work sequences should be established with the absolute minimum amount of waste in the sequence. A simple way to remember what a work sequence is that it is the order in which tasks are completed. You may hear a work sequence also called the sequence of operations. Many times a work sequence begins as a very logical sequence of steps. As time goes on, and through small and simple improvements that should occur, the work sequence should progress towards an ideal state. Let's look at an example of a work sequence. Let's say K&K cooks eggs for a customer. The work sequence is the steps necessary to make the eggs. It looks like this. First, you retrieve the raw materials. Next, you gather your tools. After that, you crack your eggs, then mix your ingredients. Cook, and finally enjoy your eggs. As you can see, these steps document a sequence for cooking eggs. Of course, this is a logical sequence and could have more detail and improvements added to it. Nonetheless, the work sequence can be repeatedly performed. A well-designed process will have materials and tools situated at or close to the point of use. It will also create an efficient flow of work. Documenting a standard work sequence or the steps needed helps ensure that times are consistent, quality is consistent, safety is present, and the end result is as consistent as possible. You now know what a work sequence is. Now, let's test our new knowledge by completing this challenge in the comments, upcoming assignments section, or on a piece of paper. Find a process you perform regularly and use a number format to write down your work sequence. Remember, we just want to see step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on. We look forward to seeing your work sequence here on Lean Strategies International LLC. Remember, by sharing your work sequence, someone may be able to help you make it better or help someone else improve. We look forward to seeing you back here in the next video.